Alright, so we are back, and today we will be watching
Shrek 4, which I'm probably going to not like.
this one is called Shrek Forever After, I believe. Yeah. And basically, Cora's never seen this one. Why don't you think you're going to like this one?
Because I feel like I've seen some parts.
This is actually probably one of the ones I like the most, to be honest.
I mean, I feel...
It's between this one and Shrek 2. I really like Shrek 2, but I do like this one a bit.
I mean, I feel like I know, like, part of the story, like, this
little. Well, what do you know about the story?
I feel like Shrek goes ahead, goes to, like, a wagon, I think, and meets this guy who has magic spells, just have to sign up. And then Shrek says he wish he was a teen, I guess. So that, and then his wish comes true. And also for one day, I forgot that part. And then Fiona is a human. Dorothy does not remember Shrek. And also, the one who had Shrek sign up as the king. So, I mean, it would make more sense.
So you just remember what you saw in the trailer.
Oh, and also the dragon is probably still at the castle.
Well, you want to just go ahead and jump into this one?
Yes.
Alright. We'll see you guys after the movie.
Bye.
I gotta say, Shrek, I envy you. No worries, no responsibilities.
That's a laugh. Sometimes I wish I had just one day to feel like a real ogre again.
Well, why didn't you say so? Magical transactions are my specialty.
Alright, what's the catch?
You gotta don't you to the rescue. I kinda like Saturday, don't
Oh, great. Dreamworks Shrek Forever After in 3D. Donkey, can I borrow your tongue?
Say what?
No hand. Can't really.
I don't care how big your ass get playing, it's not going down.
Oh, alright. The final chapter, May 21st.
Alright. So we just finished Shrek Forever After. The final chapter. First, I want to start by saying I really wish movies would stop using the final chapter and things, because there is rumors of a Shrek 5.
Yeah, but it could be planned not to. I mean, yes, it could be planned, but...
I'm just saying, they need to stop. They did that in...
This movie came out.
They did that. They've done that in other things, like Friday the 13th.
Would you stop interrupting me?
You're interrupting me. I started here, and then you jumped in. So you can wait till I'm done. Anyways, they did that with Friday the 13th. They have Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and then there was like 5 or 6 more movies after that. They're trying to do more. There's a lot of things. They keep saying the final chapter, and it's not the final chapter. Usually another sequel comes out, so... I really wish movies would stop doing that. But Cora, go ahead and take us through what really happens in this movie.
Yeah, but can I explain, please?
Well, say what happens in the movie, and you can explain as you go.
Okay, fine. Try to explain what happened in the movie. So that's what I thought.
We'll start at the beginning. How does the movie start?
So Shrek has child and
First, don't
it's
we
their birthday.
don't we get a rehash of the previous stuff from the first movie?
Yes, of course.
And who's saying it?
The bad guy. Because the first movie was Shrek. The second was Prince Charming, even though it was actually weed in the book. He was, saying his own story.
But anyways, we go back to the end of the first movie, and what was happening with the king and queen? Well, Shrek was saving Fiona.
They were at some place, and that's where the bad guy lived.
What's the bad guy's name?
I don't know. I forgot.
Everybody knows his name.
The bad guy.
Rumpelstiltskin.
What was their skin? Sorry, it's just too hard to say.
Didn't say Rumple.
Rumple.
Like in Once Upon a Time.
Hey, that makes no sense.
The show Once Upon a Time.
I've never watched it.
You've watched it. We've watched it together. Not all the way through because you won't usually stay down. We are so watching that after Buffy.
We are so not.
You're gonna love Once Upon a Time. It's got everything. Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Rumpelstiltskin,
Wait, they
Snow
have
White, Frozen, Jack and the Beanstalk,
what? Wait, so
Cinderella.
so every single kids movie, they have.
Every single kid's story is intertwined. Alice in Wonderland, especially if it's Disney property. Peter Pan, Hercules.
Even Tinkerbell.
Yep, Tinkerbell's in there.
Oh my god!
Captain Hook.
Well, of course, if I believe that he's also in Peter Pan.
But here's one thing that's funny is in that Peter Pan is actually the villain.
How do you know?
Because Hook is the good guy.
Oh, is it?
And he is in this movie, or this show. But anyways, back to Shrek. So, what is it that Rumpelstiltskin wants?
He wants to be the king and queen.
But what stops him?
Some random dude says somebody saved the princess, even though how can he know that when it just happened?
Maybe a little blue bird came down and tweeted about it.
Oh my god. Stop.
Did you actually get that was a Twitter joke?
Yes.
Little blue bird tweeted.
Yeah, but it'll be said by Fiona if it was blown up. But Shrek, on the other hand, loves to made that bird into a balloon. Oh, to scare
Okay, anyways, come on. So, Rumpel wants to be king of Far Far Away. He was just about to get it. And then Shrek saved Fiona. Right? Right?
Yes.
So, we catch up with Shrek. What's going on with Shrek?
Just go ahead. Shrek is having a birthday party.
Well,
For
we
the
kind of
baby.
see him.
For the baby.
Well, before that, we only kind of see his day-to-day life on repeat, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat, repeat, repeat.
All because of one wish. Actually, it's in because she's the one who
I don't think it's the wish that caused it. I think it's just, that's how life is. A lot of times in life, you're going to get stuck in these kind of routines. You're going to have your routine. You wake up at, think about it. You wake up at a certain time, you get ready, you go to school, you come home from school,
Yeah, but
yada,
not,
yada, yada.
Yeah, but not every single day I go to school. I'm off on Sunday and Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, generally your days are pretty much the same, right?
Yes,
There's not
but
a lot
I
of...
do different stuff. Sometimes I have early release. I have to go to my mom's.
But I'm saying generally. Do you know what the word generally means?
Yeah, but I'm just...
Generally means...
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Generally means, Cora, on most of the time, it's the same. For instance, if I said, generally, you have delicious soda, only once in a very blue moon does your soda actually come out where it might have a leak and it's flat, right? But other than that, it's always fresh and crisp and nice, right?
Yeah, but if there's like a little leak, I have to shake out that.
Anyways, what happens? You're going to keep fighting me every thing I say.
So then Shrek goes to the birthday party, and then a lot of stuff happens, but during that stuff, this little kid, which has a weird voice, says,
Get it right.
and Shrek's
Get it right.
and then Shrek's kid say no.
Get it right.
Okay, that's actually the funniest part. Did I like one more time?
Anyways, what happens?
And then after that, Shrek smashes the cake!
And?
The new cake, by the way, because the 3 little pigs ate it.
And does he finally do the roar?
Yes! A very loud roar.
I love you, Daddy.
Oh my god!
Anyways, so Shrek leaves after fighting with Fiona, right? Again.
Well, I wouldn't say fighting, but still.
Well, he says he wishes he never saved her. Right?
Uh-huh.
So anyways, then what happens? Come on, come on.
Okay, now I'm just gonna go to the middle, but before we go do that, Shrek goes to this cabin, I guess.
Well, he hears somebody screaming in the woods. Right?
What?
Calling for help.
Yes, and then, a few hours later, Shrek makes a wish, which ruins his whole entire life because...
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. What's this wish? Who's giving him this wish?
Grouchy dude.
The grouchy dude. Just say Rumple.
Rumple, the grouchy dude.
And what wish does he give Shrek?
To be an ogre for one day.
Ah. And does Shrek have to pay for this wish?
No.
You sure?
He only has to sign the wish. And that's...
Well, he had to give something up, didn't he?
What?
You gotta give a day to get a day.
So I have to give his one day to get a day.
Yes. He had to give up one day of his life to get a day.
Okay, can I stop doing my voice before you make me uncomfortable and go into my room?
Why are you uncomfortable? It's just the way I talk.
Now you don't talk like that. We play how my dad actually talks right now.
Anyways.
Stop it! Why'd you stop it? You make me laugh by you laughing. Okay, actually, stop it. You're making me laugh.
So what does he give?
Oh my god, please! Stop! Stop us the voice before you ruin this whole video!
I'm not doing What day does he have to give up?
Oh my God! Why are you laughing? You have your normal voice.
Maybe because
Oh my God! Stop it! You're making this whole time video, John. You're wasting time. Stop doing the voice as I can
I'm doing the voice.
Anyways, he has to give a day, I guess, which makes no sense, though.
Which day?
This day.
No.
His whole entire life!
Like a day that he was sick. Or maybe even a day he wouldn't remember. Like the day he went from his childhood. When he was just a little baby.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you were a baby?
Yeah. I just remember me eating pizza.
What?
I just remember me eating pizza.
Yeah, that didn't happen till you were a toddler.
Pizza!
Anyways, so Shrek tells him, yeah, go ahead, take a day from his childhood. He doesn't care. So he goes and he's having his ogre day. And what does he do with his ogre day?
He goes ahead and does other stuff. But in the middle, there's a bad cutty cut. What?
A bad what?
A bad cutty cut.
Kitty cat.
Cutty cut. Okay, just explain the rest.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, explain the rest of the movie, please.
No. So he's going about being an ogre, and do people chase him?
Yes.
They throw pitchforks at him,
Yes, and it's the ogre life.
and then
And then he goes home and finds out that his swamp is destroyed. But it's not destroyed. He just didn't build it. Because he was never born.
why was he never born?
Because of his wish.
Well, because he ends up going to see Rumpel, and what does Rumpel tell him?
Rumple tells him that when the day is over, he'll disappear.
Because what day did Rumpel take?
His tomorrow, the
No.
day after that of his life,
No,
when he was born.
he took the day he was born.
That is exactly what I said, and stop doing that voice.
Even Fergie's laughing.
Oh my God. Stop doing
He had to give up a day.
Oh my God!
What?
I am trying to make this whole entire video a joke!
I'm not. You're so cute when you're.
Oh my God! Stop! Actually, stop!
I'm not doing your voice. I don't know why you don't believe me.
Oh my God.
Are you saying that I sound like Rumpelstiltskin?
Okay, somebody accept this! This isn't Shrek! This is my daughter's real voices and I don't it!
Anyways.
This is that! This is that!
Anyways. So.
Stop doing it.
He took a day from Shrek's childhood.
Oh my God, please stop! Like I said, this isn't Shrek anymore! This is my daughter's voices that I don't get!
And since he took the day that Shrek was born, Shrek was never around to do anything Shrek did.
Yeah,
He wasn't there to save Fiona. He wasn't there to meet Donkey. He wasn't there for Puss in Boots.
he was there for nothing.
He wasn't there to build his house.
He was like, I'm invincible I don't exist.
He only exists in that world for that one day. And after that day is over, he'll cease to exist. Because he had never been born.
Okay, but now we're at the end because we have to make this video short because my dad keeps making this whole entire video a joke.
So how can Shrek break the curse?
Shrek has to do Zeus loves kiss. And now to the end because my dad keeps making
Will you stop trying to rush to the end?
Are you?
So what is the moral of the story here? Since we're not going to go into every tiny detail, I guess, at least tell me, what is the moral of the story?
I do the voice.
How am I doing the voice? I'm just talking to you. Why do you constantly think I'm doing voices?
Oh my God.
Do I look like Robin Williams?
The moral of the story is maybe don't give your life away for some
How
quick...
about careful what you wish for? Be sure to read everything in a contract. Don't make a deal with suspecting people.
Yes, like, once I saw him, I was like,
But mostly, be careful what you wish for.
I think the moral of the story was mostly, you know, you have friends, family, and kids. Well, maybe not kids because you're maybe a kid. Maybe. But, okay, I'm not sure if that's even the last.
Cora, the moral of the story is careful what you wish for and be sure to know all the details. If Shrek had been told he was going to lose a day from his childhood, the day he was born, he probably never would have made the deal. Right?
Yeah, but should he know?
But, alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give our final scores. So, see you in a minute.
Bye.
For thousands of years, the world has been protected by the Guardian of Light, or as he is more commonly known, Santa Claus. Over the centuries, factors such as fear and prejudice, greed and jealousy, misunderstandings, betrayal and war have segregated most humans from the magical world of elves, fairies, wizards, and the like. This has resulted in many misconceptions and generalizations of the true nature of Santa and his world.
This 6-book series by Sean Connaughton begins as the current of a long series of guardians is murdered by a group of monstrous enemies recently escaped from an enchanted South Pole prison. These creatures are loyal to the darkness, an evil force determined to exterminate the light in order to enslave all creatures of the world.
Shane Connor, an average young man, suddenly finds himself being trained as the new guardian. As he adapts to his new life among fantastic creatures, he goes on an adventurous quest with a legendary wizard for the ultimate weapon to use against the darkness, and faces murderous enemies like Rasputin, Morgana Le Fay, Krampus, and many more.
Along with his best friend Joe Gomez, Shane encounters politics, history, mysterious murders, new loves, his own hidden past, and racial dynamics among the fantasy races that turn out to be all too real. Their adventures reveal the true nature of the world and challenge the current state of how all races interact.
This series expertly melds myths, legends, history, faiths, folklore, and secret societies into a fascinating, cohesive, comprehensive world of wonder and magic.
From Atlantis to Olympus, from Hades to the moon, and from broomstick races to Christmas deadlines, join the new Santa Claus on his amazing journey. But beware, will Shane's quest achieve his ultimate goal of destroying the darkness and preserving the light of the world? Or is he actually playing right into a plot by dark forces that will result in his, and our, ultimate doom?
So make your list and check it twice for the Guardian of Light book series. Download your audiobook or ebook today from Audible, Amazon, or iTunes.
Hello there. I promise we'll get right back to the video shortly. I just wanted to say that many writers, YouTubers, readers, and gamers often talk about one thing that they all share in common, and that is drinking coffee. And perhaps you're tired of going out and ordering expensive high-end coffees and cappuccinos from huge corporations, and are looking for a way to have that same or better coffee brewed right in your own home. So I want to ask that you consider trying Coffee Brand Coffee. You can order from an array of different blends that will be delivered right to your door. And if coffee is not your thing, they also have teas, cocos, and chocolates. Why am I doing this, you may ask? Well, for a long time now, I have been a fan of a channel called The Quartering, which is constantly reporting on the news, and the head of the channel, Jeremy, has worked really hard for his viewers over the time I've watched this channel. He has done so much, helping out others and smaller channels, working hard to make several videos a day, which I can tell you, does take quite a good amount of work. And recently, he started his own coffee company. So if you're willing to try and change to a better coffee, tea, or K-cup because you need that sweet caffeine fix to get you through writing that next novel, reading that next book, playing that new video game long into the late hours of the night, or starting off early in the morning for a long live stream, then head over to the website for Coffee Brand Coffee or check out the channel The Quartering and see what delicious specials they have going on. Okay, Cora, we will start with you. Shrek Forever After, the final chapter. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. There's some parts they could fix, but other than
Fixed? What do you mean by fixed?
I mean, like the part that's playing right now on the TV. Not that. The part after that.
I don't think that's part of the movie.
The part after this part after the other part.
What? Just say what the part is.
When you dance, there was some floated heads. But, okay. And also, I mean, why would a gentleman need pants? I mean, if you're gonna make him look like a cowboy,
Okay,
then
but
give him a cowboy short. And also, I would agree they could have done the cake much more better.
we're not talking about the party.
I know.
We're talking about the movie. The whole movie.
Okay, and
Why did you give it a 6 out of 10?
I'm telling you. And also, that just I mean, it made no sense. Why does a magic flute?
Can you quit playing with that? Not that. The other thing in your hand. The necklace piece. Put it back. Put it back. So it doesn't get lost. Thank you. The magic flute is because there's a story of a character called the Paid Piper. The Paid Piper. And in which case, this village hired him to come and play his flute and lead all the rats away. I forget exactly how the story goes, but that's roughly the story. So, alright, well, then, since you're going to take forever and a day to get through telling us, I'm just going to say mine so we can wrap up this video. Shrek, the final chapter. I toyed with where I wanted to score this between an 8 and a 9. And I have to go with an 8 out of 10 on this one. I really enjoy this one. There were just a few moments where, like, once again, here we are. We're telling a story of Shrek having to learn a lesson, and I swear it feels to me like it's practically the same lesson over again that he's already learned, and it just seems a little repetitive. It just seems like, here we go again, doing the same story, but we're going to change it up a little bit.
But is it actually the same story?
Kind of, yes. I mean, by the end of the first Shrek movie, he learns to open up his heart, fall in love, and then he has to learn that lesson again in the sequel, only now it's stretching beyond just him and Fiona. It's opening your heart to family and friends, and accepting who you are. They add a little bit more to it, which is why I score the second one higher than the first one. But then again, we get into the third one, and it's about him accepting his new life as a father. He's always got to be accepting his new life, that he's going to be a father. And, it's really kind of the same story over and over again. Like, Shrek does not really... He learns the lesson first time, but then has to relearn it again. And it just felt very repetitive. I mean, comment down below if you don't think that it shares any qualities, but I'm pretty sure most people will probably agree these do tend to share a lot of the same qualities, and it just does kind of get on my nerves. So, anyways, that is going to wrap up. I don't know if we're going to do Puss in Boots.
Puss, 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 puss.
I mean, we will definitely watch it, probably.
Puss.
But we've had a lot of issues with DreamWorks copyright claiming these 4 videos. So I don't know if we'll do that, but we will definitely be starting some new projects and moving into some new things.
Please get no Puss in Boots on the channel.
I mean, if that's what people want, if they comment down below asking for Puss in Boots, I'll put it up on the channel, but, I mean...
Ask for Puss in Boots, put the cute little dad face over
We get a copyright claim with all of these videos because we use the trailer, even though it should be protected under copyright law.
Yeah,
So,
because you
we're
change...
just showing a trailer, and I'm changing it and overlaying it, so it's not even like you can really say it's, the same.
Yeah, and if I believe there's some other YouTubers do this and they don't get copyright claimed.
And even if they do, they really stress out how it's supposed to be under fair use. It's like, these movies are old. At least we're reviewing them and putting out videos that can promote these products. But that's a side thing. We'll get into that another time. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.